Have you ever noticed your dog glancing at you throughout the day, following you from room to room, or suddenly checking in on you, even when you're just sitting still? It might seem random, but it's anything but. These moments are packed with meaning. Dogs have a deep-rooted instinct to stay connected with their owners. And those little check-ins actually reveal a lot about how they feel, what they need, and how they see you in their world. From seeking comfort to showing love, and even keeping tabs on your schedule. These behaviors offer powerful insight into your dog's emotional life. So, let's explore the fascinating reasons behind why your dog is always keeping an eye on you. Some of these reasons might surprise you, and one in particular reveals a bond that's nearly unbreakable. To start, one of the most common reasons dogs check in with their humans is simple: they're seeking approval. Dogs thrive on positive feedback, much like we do. When your dog looks at you after performing a trick, completing a behavior, or even just being near you, it's often their way of asking, "Did I do a good job?" These moments aren't just about obedience or training, they're about connection. Your dog wants to know they're doing the right thing and that you're happy with them, whether it's a glance from across the room or a full-on approach with loving eyes. Your pup is often just asking for a little affirmation, and when you give it, maybe with a smile, a head scratch, or a kind word, it reinforces their confidence and deepens your bond. Another major reason dogs check in with their people is that you represent safety and comfort. Dogs are pack animals by nature, and being close to their alpha, that SU, gives them a sense of peace and security. When they feel uncertain, anxious, or even just a little bored, coming over to see you or lie nearby provides a familiar and calming presence. This behavior becomes especially noticeable in stressful situations: loud noises, changes in environment, or new guests in the house. In those moments, your dog might check in more frequently because they instinctively seek refuge in the safest place they know. Simply put, your presence makes your dog feel better, and checking in is a way of anchoring themselves to that sense of protection and stability. Then there's the protective instinct. Dogs are naturally loyal and alert, and many breeds have been developed over centuries to guard and watch over their families. When your dog checks in on you, especially in unfamiliar situations, it may be because they want to make sure you're okay. Maybe you heard a strange noise, or there's a visitor at the door. Your dog's internal radar activates, and they start watching you and your surroundings more closely. In this case, they're not just looking for guidance, they're actively trying to protect you, even if there's no real danger. The fact that they're watching over you means they feel responsible for your safety. It's a touching reminder of just how deeply your dog cares about your well-being. Dogs also check in on us because they are creatures of habit, and they're incredibly aware of our daily routines. Your dog knows when it's time for dinner, walks, playtime, or bedtime sometimes better than you do. So, if your dog suddenly walks up to you and stares expectantly, it might be because they think you're late for something. These check-ins often come with a nudge or a little excited hop, as if to say, "Hey, isn't it walk o'clock right now?" They use their internal clock to monitor the day, and when something seems out of sync, they'll check in on you to see what's going on. This behavior is especially strong in dogs that thrive on structure and consistency, and their way of helping maintain that routine is to keep tabs on you throughout the day. Sometimes, your dog just wants to have fun, and checking in with you is their way of seeking attention or initiating play. When your dog comes up to you with a wagging tail, bright eyes, and maybe even a favorite toy in their mouth, that's not just cute behavior, it's a clear request. Dogs are social beings, and they crave interaction, not just from other dogs, but from their humans too. So, whether you're working, watching TV, or just relaxing, your dog might check in simply to ask, "Wanna play?" Even if you're not up for a full-on game of fetch, a little engagement, a belly rub, a laugh, or a few kind words can go a long way in meeting that social need and keeping your relationship with your dog strong and joyful. One of the most tender signs of emotional connection comes when your dog sleeps near you. If your dog curls up by your side at night, lies at your feet while you work, or nestles next to you on the couch, that's not just because it's comfy, it's a behavior rooted in deep trust. Sleeping is a vulnerable state for animals, and dogs won't relax near someone unless they feel completely safe. When your dog chooses to snooze near you, it means they see you as a trusted guardian, someone who makes them feel emotionally and physically secure. These moments help reinforce the sense of safety they associate with your presence, and in return, it strengthens their loyalty and connection to you. Another big factor behind those frequent check-ins is simple curiosity and learning behavior. Dogs are naturally inquisitive, and they're constantly observing their environment to understand how things work. That includes watching you. If you're doing something new, moving furniture, cooking, exercising, your dog might pop in to see what's going on, especially in younger dogs or those still adjusting to their home. This behavior is their way of learning. They're trying to figure out the patterns, the sounds, the routines that make up life in your home. And who better to watch than their favorite person? These check-ins reflect your dog's desire to be part of your world and to stay informed about whatever you're up to. Positive reinforcement is also a powerful motivator. If your dog learns that approaching you often results in something good, whether that's a treat, a head rub, or just a kind word, they'll do it more often. It's simple. Dog psychology. Behavior that's rewarded is more likely to be repeated. So, those check-ins can sometimes be your dog saying, "Hey, remember how you gave me a treat for coming over yesterday?" Over time, this creates a cycle of trust, reward, and repeat. These little moments of reward reinforce your dog's idea that you are a source of good things, and it encourages them to stay close and attentive. Now, let's talk about clingy or Velcro dog behavior. Some dogs are just naturally more attached to their humans, and this can lead to them following you from room to room, always needing to be near you. This behavior is especially common in breeds known for their affectionate or dependent natures, but it can happen with any dog who has developed a strong attachment. While this constant closeness might seem excessive at times, it often stems from genuine love and a desire to feel safe. Your dog sees you as the center of their world, and being near you is their way of staying grounded and emotionally secure. If your dog is always checking in, even during mundane tasks like folding laundry or brushing your teeth, you might just have a Velcro dog on your hands, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Another interesting motivator is something very human. Dogs are incredibly social, and they often want to be involved in everything you do. If you're putting on shoes, grabbing your keys, or opening a cabinet, your dog might rush over to see what's going on. They don't want to be left behind, especially if they think fun or food might be involved. Even if it's something as simple as going into another room, your dog's check-in might be driven by that instinct to stay included. It's their way of saying, "Hey, don't forget me." These moments reflect your dog's need to be part of the action and their strong connection to your daily movements and moods. And finally, perhaps the most profound reason your dog checks in with you is because of the emotional bond you share. Dogs aren't just pets, they're companions, family members, and emotional mirrors. When your dog comes to check on you, especially during quiet moments, it can be a sign that they feel emotionally connected to you. They might be offering comfort if you're sad, companionship if you're lonely, or support if you're stressed. Dogs are incredibly perceptive, and they pick up on our emotional states far more than we often realize. So if you've had a tough day and your dog suddenly nestles beside you or lays a gentle paw on your lap, that's their way of saying, "I'm here for you." It's not just empathy, it's love, loyalty, and emotional awareness, all wrapped up in one furry package. So, the next time your dog wanders over to you, out of the blue, stares up with those soulful eyes, or simply lies down beside you, know that it's not random at all. They're not just being cute, they're reaching out, checking in, and staying connected in the only way they know how. Whether it's for reassurance, protection, play, or pure affection, your dog's check-ins are a heartfelt part of your shared life together. These little moments, often overlooked, are powerful reminders of just how deep the bond between a human and their dog can be. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the minds and hearts of our beloved dogs. If you enjoyed learning about this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the wonderful world of dogs. And don't forget to share your experiences. Does your dog check in on you often? We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, stay positive and keep loving those loyal companions who always keep one eye on you and one paw on your heart. If you enjoyed this video and love discovering the little things that make our dogs so special, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We share heartwarming, educational, and entertaining content all about dogs, whether it's their quirky behavior, emotional bonds, or the many ways they brighten our lives. By subscribing, you'll never miss a moment of the joy, laughter, and love that dogs bring us every day. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, so you're the first to know when a new video goes live. Thanks for being part of our dog-loving community.